information. That's what'll get you cases. That's what'll get you guns and drugs. So you can think you're the baddest dude behind a badge. Baltimore City Badass, beating on people by the time you walk in the door. What are you walking in? A bunch of failures to yield, disorderlies, ticky-tack nonsense. You got to make a state attorney sign a court slip. What are you doing? Get paid to sit on a bench in the hallway outside Wampus for a few hours for cases only going to get dismissed? Gee, the truth is, man, you ain't doing jack by people. So you ain't getting guns, you ain't getting drugs. You ain't getting those big hairy falls out cases. The ones that get you paid, get you promoted. Here's the other thing about being brutal. I don't always just get in the way of doing the job. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't, you will get ID complaints. You get files. You get enough complaints, you get a reputation.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He breaks free. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. It's a quarterback keeper. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, SC. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll give it to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the 1st down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Finding space at the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds from big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Strong game by this quarterback. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Ball handed off. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. It's a run to the left. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's going to hand this off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
It's complete. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain, short of the 1st down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. 1st down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Ball handed to the running back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds his target, and it's complete. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. But wait, a flag is down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be first down. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's moving out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down and throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. This will be down just on the other side of midfield. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up their nice first down, which is great, new set of downs. But it also gives you a lot of confidence and can wear that defense down psychologically.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fights off a defender.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up the third down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Running back with the football. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Picked off a crucial turnover. Look out. He's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but return after the pick.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Looking right, this one caught. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. They'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. It goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. That's good for a first down near the 40. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll give it to the running back. Powerful running here. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Physical run earns the first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback keeps the football. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in a game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Irish. It was a foot race, and he won it. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.